So it looks like we have some brand new summer news, and this is just right after Summrs recently dropped his project Stuck in My Ways. Summrs calls out Owen Label for buying fake views on his recent album Stuck in My Ways. And if you've watched my previous videos, I was not a big fan of Summrs Stuck in My Ways. I just really don't like it. Like, there was no songs I liked on there, and his previous project Fallen Raven was fire, like at least a 7.5 out of 10. This recent one was like a 3, like it just wasn't good. And it all stems from the whole plug and B shit, and I just don't like plug and B. To me, this sounds like you're rapping over a super mellow trap beat and you're singing terribly. It's just not for me. But anyways, he's pretty much just calling out the label, and let's see the other slide. Summrs on his Instagram story said, "I hate how labels do fake shit, like bought views and shit. Every song on Stuck in My Ways has over 500,000 on SoundCloud, and that shit not organic. Y'all, that ain't me. You know I ain't do that." So I guess he's kind of just complaining because he doesn't want to get called out for having fake views. But if you look at Yeat's most recent project, he got 27 million views on SoundCloud. And obviously he got a boost and stuff like that. Even like when Juice WRLD fully blew up and XXXTentacion, once you're on a label, you're going to get those views and they're going to be really boosted, right? And at least he's being super honest about it. Maybe he's just trying to really solidify his relationship with his fans, like he's the artist, they all look up to him, and he's just making sure he doesn't get called out, like realistically every label does it, right? So it's kind of like baseball where everybody was taking steroids. You might as well just take steroids like everybody else. But honestly, in this situation, I definitely have to give respect to Summrs because it's kind of a ballsy move to be like, yo, these are not real views, these are fake. So I definitely respect Summrs for that in a sense, even though I was not a big fan of his most recent project, Stuck in My Ways. But it definitely does make you think about like just how many views you see on SoundCloud are fake and stuff like that, because probably a lot of them, man, are definitely fake. He obviously has a solid fan base, but you know how it is. Stuck in My Ways still didn't sell 10K first week, and I wasn't a fan of it, so I don't really care. But I'm also hoping Summrs is doing good because I know he does like a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And recently there is a photo on his Instagram story which saw him cutting himself in a negative sense, like kind of like what emos do, cut their wrists and stuff like that. So like that's definitely disappointing to see, but I hope all is well with Summrs. I hope he goes back to more of like the heavier rap shit instead of doing the plug and B, which is, man, one of the most trashest genres ever. I mean, unless it's like Autumn here and there, like some of Autumn's music, but man, I just don't like plug and B. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like this video and also subscribe.